Aston Villa 2-3 leads. Kemar Roofe completes stunning comeback. Just as the clock ticked to 94 minutes and 7 seconds, 2 scenes of absolute bedlam at Villa Park. Kemar Roofe sprinted towards an away section that had bodies sprawling down gangways, arms flailing every direction, and plumes of smoke sent into the air. Roofe had just scored the goal to complete a comeback victory over Aston Villa and with it keep Leeds top at Christmas. It will not have escaped anyone's attention that in each of the last 5 championship seasons the team first on December 25 has gained automatic promotion to the Premier League. Aston Villa 4-3-3, Nyland 6.5, Elmohamady 4, Bree 6.5, Chester 6.5, Hutton 6.5, McGinn 7, Whelan 7, Bjarnason 73, 6, Hourihane 7.5, Kodjia 7.5, Ghazi 62, 6, Abraham 7.5, Bolasie 7.5, Hogan 83, subs not used, Bunn, Davis, Bjarnason, Adomah, Revan goals, Abraham 5, Hourinhane 17 booked, Bolasie, McGinn manager, Dean Smith 7 leads, 4-2-3-1, Peacock-Farrell 6, Ayling 6, Jansson 7.5, Phillips 7.5, Davis 7, Shackleton 78, Klich 7, Forshaw 7.5, Alioski 8, Hernandez 7.5, Harrison 6, Clarke 46, 7.5, Roofe 7.5 subs not used, Huffer, Baker, Ghazi goals, Clarke 56, Jansson 61, Roofe 90 booked, Klich, Alioski, Roofe manager, Marcelo Bielsa 8 Alioski ref, Andrew Madley 5 at 41,411. So that is what this result means for Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds. Having trailed 2-0 to Dean Smith's revived team, the draw itself would have been cheered. But the win took Leeds back above Norwich and acts as rocket fuel to a campaign that promises so much. This was a 6th consecutive victory for Bielsa, who was the only one of Leeds' association not going potty. As Roofe struck the net, the manager simply nodded. As good as this was for Leeds, it was crushing for Villa, who looked on course for a win to take them within shooting distance of the playoffs. But Ahmed Elmohamady's mistakes were telling. His second was fatal. He reacted to Izagjan Alioski's cross from deep with a header that set up Roofe for the finish. Elmohamady could have knocked it for a corner, or back to his goalkeeper, but instead cushioned it to the Leeds striker, who drove a super shot into the far corner. At the final whistle, Tammy Abraham collapsed flat on his back. This was real deflation. Villa had scored 2 goals in a game for the 8th successive match but lost. It had seemed like it would be an entirely different afternoon. Abraham is becoming enormously influential for Villa, just as he was for Bristol City when he scored 23 championship goals in 2016-17. An nod should go to Steve Bruce for beating the competition to his signature in the summer, and Smith is now extracting a level of work rate that those at Swansea might not recognise. Abraham got his 13th strike of the season inside 5 minutes, with another example of the quality finishing that makes him stand out in this division. It was a goal similar in structure to Anthony Marshall's at Cardiff and truthfully no less skillful, with a series of one-touch passes slicing Leeds apart. Yannick Bolasie channeled Alan Hutton's throw to Abraham, who flicked between his legs to Conor Hourihane. His instant through ball released John McGinn, whose sharp touch to the side teed up Abraham to steer in. McGinn may have been trying to go round Bailey Peacock-Farrell himself, but that did not detract from the spectacle, and the home fans at a sold-out Villa Park sounded their appreciation. Villa maintained the intensity and went 2 up in the 17th minute. Leeds had Leif Davis making his full debut for the club at left-back, as a late change after Barry Douglas injured himself in the warm-up, and Jonathan Kodjia was enjoying getting physical with the 18-year-old. That was where Villa's second came from. Kodjia backed into Davis to receive Ahmed Elmohamady's pass, then cut past Pablo Hernandez and Adam Forshaw, before skipping beyond Calvin Phillips in a thrilling move. He had the awareness to play it simply to Hourihane in space, 20 yards out, and the midfielder bent his shot into the far corner. It was a fine striker, but Peacock-Farrell got a hand to it and may feel he should have pushed it round the post. Leeds did manage to settle and created a fine chance when McGinn Alioski fed him to Klich, only the finish was far too weak. The visitors also had a couple of credible penalty appeals waved away. At the break, Bolasie sent on 18-year-old Jack Clarke and Leeds came roaring back. Kodjia actually had a chance to first extend the lead but sent his shot over after bursting into the area, and Leeds responded soon after. Clarke picked up possession on the left flank and attacked Elmohamady with purpose. It was not the most difficult run to defend, but for some reason Elmohamady kept backing off, then just dangled out a leg as Clarke cut past him. Into the box, the young winger curled a super finish beyond origin Nyland for his first senior goal. The equalizer came 5 minutes later. Ponda's Jansson had just ushered a pitch invader back to the stands when he used his head again to spark bedlam in the away end. Hernandez sent in the corner and Jansson rose brilliantly to power past Nyland. Leeds could easily have been ahead by the 63rd minute. Nyland reacted quickly to tip over a cross by Klich that was going in, and then Villa benefited from fortuitous officiating. At a corner, Kemar Roofe arrived at the back post to plant a header that was deflected wide by Whelan's outstretched arm. Whelan was close to Roofe, but he had his hands in the air and Leeds had every right to expect referee Ayling to point to the spot. The last 20 minutes became a pumping end-to-end tussle. The shirts were soaked, the shorts muddied, the pace frenetic. Nyland required reinforced wrists to push clear a hammer finish by Alioski. Phillips put in a blood-curdling tackle on McGinn. Peacock-Farrell pushed away a glancing header from Hogan. Then Roofe struck at the very last.